I, you got it, bro. I'm not even.
I had to actually do manual labor for a change today. Like I was we're building a 2-story garage. It's a 2-car garage. It's way bigger than a 2-car fucking garage though, bro. This thing's like you could pull like you could probably fit about at least 4 cars and a motorcycle in this big bitch. So
Wow. Oh man. So it is finally game week.
yeah, go
You
for
ready?
it.
You ready?
Yeah, oh my god, dude, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm beyond ready, dude. Like I was ready like 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Yeah, I was absolutely ready 6 months ago.
Or you mean after you guys lost, you were ready?
Why? Why you gotta say shit like that for?
It was a question. I wasn't trying
Why
to
you gotta
throw
say shit
shade.
like that for? Why you gotta bring that up right away, bro?
I was just saying. That's
I
all.
ain't busted on your Jerry curl in a while, motherfucker.
Because I ain't got. What you ain't? Dang, no fucking Jerry curl, you dick.
Cut you, but don't start that shit.
I didn't say anything. I'm just saying.
No, oh, the minute you guys lost, fuck you.
That was a legitimate question. I wasn't throwing no shade. That's a legitimate question.
Bullshit.
Legitimate.
Bullshit.
Legitimate question.
Bullshit. I've known you long
After
enough
the
to
loss.
know when you're throwing shade, Fred. Oh, look at this ugly fucker.
No way. That's
Yeah.
what I think it is.
Oh,
No
yeah, we got
way.
that old dickhead on here. What up, Cam? What are you doing? What's up, Chris?
Oh
Yo,
no. What's
you
up, bro?
Freddy Krueger looking motherfucker. Hey,
Oh
speaking of wrong turn tree dwelling hillbilly, what's
man.
up, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
We
No
got a
way.
fucking Tennessee fan.
Dude, he just came out of nowhere. Where
I
you
bet,
been?
man, me and Chris has still been friends, bro. All these years, we still friends. We're still friends. And I've been messaging him, telling him like, bro, you got to come check out me and Fred, man. And he's like, all right. And then I messaged him. I completely forgot, dude. I completely forgot to like to let everybody know. And I was like, oh man, we're going live in like 12 seconds. My ball's gonna whoop y'all. What's a whoop? A whoop.
Oh, Rocky Flop, y'all still ain't learned. Are you gonna talk about the Hail Mary while you're here too? Is that what we're
Hey,
gonna do?
but if you don't mind, Fred, go ahead and post that link.
I'm posting it now. I've already kind of sharing it. Trying to at least. Oh man.
So I went up there last week.
Yes, let's talk about your adventures to Bryant Denny.
Oh God, dude. So first things first, we went up there. Kind of scared the shit out of me because they took us up to the 5th floor, and I'd never been in this place. I'd never been in there before, and it was fucking wild, dude.
You remember this?
Pineapples, pineapples, Cecil.
We really don't.
How could I remember? How could I forget that, Fred?
I was so wasted. I had no business going live that night.
That video was iconic, dude.
Had no business going live that night.
It was you and Ryan.
Yeah,
Yates.
I made Ryan type. I was like, I gotta go. I can't do this with you, Fred. I gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Ryan, dude.
You know what's funny? That stuff came up my Facebook memories the other day. Today, actually.
Did it?
Yeah. You know, all the videos of us being out there.
Dude, there was so many videos, man. There's so many videos that pop up. Oh my god, man. What's up, Reptile Hutch?
What's up? What's up?
Fucking Hutch. Hey, did you drop that link in the chat?
Oh, I got you.
Hutch has been off the map. I'm surprised he's on here with us tonight. He's gotten back with One with Nature.
One with Nature. Well, listen, damn it. Cecil was not in the room with me. I locked the door. There was no Cecil. There was no Cecil present in no.
He said, I'm the only single one, so I get the fucked up room.
Basically.
Yeah. The 16-year-old girl room is what we were calling it, remember?
The twin bed. You know.
What is up, Hutch?
What's up?
Uh-oh. Who's this?
It's Cam.
This guy. What's up? Hey, no, man, fuck that dude Cameron, man. Fuck him.
Let's go.
He was supposed to send me some pictures this week. Guess we ain't got no damn pictures.
Shit. Bro, it's been a crazy ass fucking week at work, man.
I got you. It's been a crazy ass week. Bro, what movie is it? There's a guy in a fucking movie that reminds me of him.
I'm trying to think. Me?
Yeah.
What?
I swear to God, if you say Nick Cannon, I'm gonna fucking choke you.
No, man. No, your forehead, I was saying, ain't that big, but no.
Superdome.
Oh, man.
So I got there, dude, and like they put us up there. It was cool as fuck, dude. The place is wild looking, man. The bars inside of the stadium or inside of this North Zone was like fucking insane, man. And then the bathrooms, like I've been to 5-star hotels. The bathrooms ain't even that nice, bro. Like in front of every urinal, there's like chrome cutouts, like chrome inserts of the script A, and it's got neon behind it. And then when you look out at the field was still covered in sand. Our field's still covered in sand. Well, it was covered in sand. They vacuumed it off Monday, I believe, and then they put all the white on it. So we should be ready for Saturday. So let's hope.
So you guys went through all that preparation for a high school team? Is that what's out there?
No, we went through that. They went through all that preparation for their fans. They want the field. They want that field to look pristine for their fans. For Bama Nation.
I can see that. I mean, hell, you get tired looking at trailer parks every day. You want to see something nice, right?
Oh, wow.
Got him.
Look out. Here we go. Here we go.
Wasn't me this time that started it.
Oh, wow.
Chris, I've been good, man. I'm truly blessed. Just living the dream, bro. That's it, man. You know me. I'm a humble dude. I don't ask for much and just nothing new with me, man.
Just a national championship every 42 years. He's all right.
Oh, see that you got that football ignorance right there. That's what that is. You don't even believe that.
Wait. What was it you said? What was it you said? They get tired of looking at what? Trailer parks? Oh, okay.
You walked into that one. I don't know.
Okay.
You walked.
Okay. Sit your ass down and shut up.
You walked into that one.
I walked into that one. Yeah. I got you, fucking Harriet. I walked into that one.
Really though? Are we doing that? We're gonna do that today.
I mean, hey, bro, you started this shit, man, not me. I don't take the shits, bro. I just stir them. That's Hutch. Hutch knows.
Listen, man, I already told you the other day, man. I thought you had fruit that you need to go sell. Mexican ice cream. Don't do that.
No, man. No, man. You got fruit to sell on the interstate.
Man, listen, hey, Fred.
Yo.
So Aunt told this 18-year-old girl that he'd take her to this party out in the woods, right? Or they start walking back there to this party.
Yo, hey, wait, motherfucker. My wife is standing right here, bro. You can't be saying trigger words like that, my dude. Maddie, don't go nowhere. I need one of those. Please don't leave me.
So
you can't be saying trigger words like that around her, bro. Come on.
So they get out in the woods and it starts getting dark, right? And this girl look at Ant and go, "Hey, it's it's starting to get dark. This is starting to get a little scary." He goes, "How do you think I feel? I got to walk out of here alone."
Jesus.
Oh, God, that's terrible. Terrible.
Hey, Chris, I'm a Falcons fan, so rise up all day. So,
you a Falcons fan?
I finally get to come back. Matt Ryan is gone. I finally get to come back. It's a great feeling to actually be able to watch the Falcons play on Sunday again.
You're a Falcons fan?
Yeah.
God bless your soul, man. Like
God bless my soul.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like he's like that motherfucker. Like this motherfucker got room to talk shit to me about anything.
You don't even have a team. Like, what are you talking about?
Bro, I don't. If I have to pull for a team, I'm gonna pull for the Bears.
Yeah.
I didn't think Atlanta.
It's by design. It's just nature. It's just it is what it is.
Listen, both of our teams suck. I mean, hell, we've never won one, and you haven't won one since crack was like alive and thriving in the hoods of Chicago. And
85, and who the fuck said crack died?
I said crack was alive and well in the hoods of America. That's the last time.
It still is. Quit acting like you don't be selling that shit, Fred.
You know us, all black folks. We sell crack and Hennessy on the side. This is what we do.
Well, I mean, if you were all born to run,
Listen, I don't say nothing to you when you're selling tequila and cocaine. So don't shit on my operation here.
Because those are two awesome things, Fred.
Yeah.
What?
I fucks with him.
Who doesn't want to take a shot of tequila and snort a line up a hooker's ass? Who doesn't want to do that? Look, even Cam's on military. He'd still do it. He'd be like, shit, I hit a bump and take a shot.
Baby.
It's out your system in 3 days.
Chris, I don't remember turning down a Facebook friend request from you. I don't remember ever seeing one. If I did, my bad. I'd send it again. I'm sorry.
Because Chris is like Mac. He's got 84 Facebooks.
Yeah, probably.
But anyway, so we went through the whole recruiting room. After we left the recruiting room, they took us into this room and they sat us down, and I was so tired and pissed off because of Friday night. It finally dawned on me, like, I looked up and I was like, that's the motherfucking podium. Like, they put us in the press room. Like, I'm sitting in the press room where Saban does all his interviews, his press conferences, and I was like, son of a bitch. He said, fuck the Bears and their 85 team. Just so we're all clear, you were the only one alive that's probably able to remember the 85 Bears.
I was 6 years old.
Bitch. I was 2.
I was 6.
2. I wouldn't even have my dad a nutsack.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to raise it. I wanted
Motherfuck, man. Hey, so what did you guys hear about B-Rob getting shot?
Yeah, but I mean,
your running back got shot?
Our ex running back, he's in the NFL now.
Come on,
but he got shot.
Come on, Z.
Is he dead? Is he?
No, he's good. They expect him to make a recovery, but he ain't gonna play this season.
But that's Washington D.C. for you, man. That's straight up just the DC area, like outside. Like
it happened in Huntsville. Yeah, it happened here, dude. It happened in Huntsville. It was an attempted robbery, and they shot his ass.
Wait a minute. Why would you even remotely be in the area of Huntsville, Alabama, when you just got a huge contract?
Well, it's like this, bro. Like, why would you open a fucking clothing store in the middle of Compton?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Because you think you belong to the streets, and you think everybody's your people, until you realize they ain't your fucking people. You don't have people when you got money.
But they
exactly, exactly, man.
Fucking Nipsey Hussle thought he was giving back to the streets. Thought those were his people. What happened? Well, motherfucker shot his ass.
But that's what I'm saying. They talk about that. They talk about that at the NFL symposium. You know, watch out around with it. The same thing happened to like the Minnesota Vikings last year. The innocent bystander, they shot up his car.
I'm bored of Huntsville.
That explains a lot, bro. Yeah, the fact that he was born in Huntsville, that's like, it doesn't surprise me.
Capture the objective. Plan ahead, plan to win.
What is that?
It's Hutch playing the game.
Yeah, I bought a Xbox Series X today.
My God. You went from living off the fucking wilderness to playing Xbox Series X and shit.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just got to get away, bro.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. That shit sounds fun. Except if I get away, man, I'm digging holes and I'm coming home alone.
So before we go any further, I have to say this. I have to say it. I can't congratulate Vanderbilt for beating Hawaii. I can't. I tried, but I can't.
Man, why? Damn! Why are you so?
I can't.
Oh, dude!
It's like the varsity team playing a church league team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
come on, man.
You ain't got to do them dirty like that.
Like that.
I said it. I mean, good win, good confidence win. But
how you gonna do them like that, man? They don't have much.
That's pretty dirty.
Something. They ain't got much.
Vandy wins a game and you do them dirty like that.
If it was Tennessee, it'd be different. I'd be like, not impressed. Not impressed. Moving on. But it's Vanderbilt. Man.
Yeah.
Something.
It's Vandy, bro. You gotta. I mean, come on. The fact that Vandy wins a coin toss is impressive to me. I give them credit.
They beat a team with 51 new players. I just can't get on board with that. I mean, like, I get it. You're a college athlete. You made it there somehow.
Hey, as of right now, the SEC is the number one. We got the most wins. And college football has officially started, Fred. So, I mean, you guys ain't the national champs no more. You're the former national champ.
Sir, we've already had this conversation.
You are the former national champions.
You are
the
not
former national champions.
No, you're not going to do this. Because every time you guys win a national title, what do you guys say? Oh, well,
What's up, Moon?
Until February. Nope. We ain't doing that.
You're the former defending national champion.
No.
You are no longer the national champion.
You see how Alabama fans are? When they win shit, they want to wait till the last day till it changes hands. Oh, the season started. You don't ain't national championships. You ain't national champions no more. You want to talk about people?
Come on, no. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. I know it's going to be a while before you get another one. But you're gonna. How long you gonna ride that horse? What did Cat Williams say? You get on that horse, you better ride it. Like, come on, Fred. You don't get on that horse.
No. If you're gonna
get on that horse.
If you're gonna say, "Oh, well, let Vandy have something," well, you know what? Let us have something, damn it, because you ain't gonna.
We did. We let you have a national championship.
I'm so done with you, bro. I can't even.
It's like that was like you know how like every now and then you see a hot chick banging like some ugly ass dude. What do we call that? A pity fuck. We're gonna let you have a pity natty.
You lucky I can't reach this fucking computer and choke the shit out of you right
now. You ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, okay.
You ain't gonna do shit. Sit your ugly ass down. Give me those, man.
Oh, you man. I don't even want to hear that shit, man.
It's all right.
And tell someone else wins the natty, we are still the national champions. Period. Because y'all do the same shit every time.
Oh my God, you were the national champions for last season, bro. It's a new season.
Can't you hear this nonsense?
I do, but I'm gonna bring this one thing to you. I think, Chick-fil-A would have never closed ever if Mechie and Williams never got hurt.
But they did. So it's what it is. What it is.
Like I said, bro, it was like pity sex. We gave you a pity natty. It's all right, man. Hey, enjoy it. Third and Ringo. Whoa. Third and Ringo. Enjoy your bullshit.
Come on. And we just waiting to see y'all play that high school team from Utah. I mean, that's gonna be a really good game. You know,
hey, because you guys are playing who? Oregon?
Better than Utah State.
Oregon, really?
Shut your ass up.
If I wanted, let me tell you something. If I wanted to know anything about football, I probably wouldn't go to the state of Oregon. I would probably go like, what was that zone they got where they took over like that big ass area, and they were saying like there was no cops allowed in that area back in the day. What was it called?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, if I wanted to know about comfort zones or feelings or something like that, I'd probably ask somebody from Oregon. Not football, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
What you got?
What is Utah State known for? Besides Mormons. And
hey, they make some badass mayonnaise balls, bro.
They
make some banging ass mayonnaise balls.
I'm gonna tell you what, I don't like the state of Utah at all. I'm gonna tell you why. I went up there to ask for sweet tea. That bitch try to give me mango puree. What the fuck is a mango
puree? What is mango puree?
Hey, so you talking shit. You talking shit about Utah State, but that Kent on that schedule is looking awfully rough. You guys are gonna have trouble against Kent State. Oh, no. Speaking of cupcakes, what was it? You can't give Vandy credit?
Nope.
I'm gonna laugh when Vandy upset y'all's asses this year.
Oh, now see, you know what?
You don't even believe that in your heart.
I don't.
Really?
I don't, dude. But you guys don't talk shit about my cupcakes. I won't talk shit about yours.
I ain't saying nothing about your cupcakes. All I said was like,
what's Utah known for? What's Utah known for? Uh-huh.
Is your game really at 7:30?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. But I gotta be there at 11 in the morning.
Wow. That's hella early for a damn night game.
Well, we got to get in, get all our people, get all of our people, all of our areas, get the people for our areas, and then we've got to be we got to be out there by 2:00, about 2:30 for the Walk of Champions, the team, so we can get everybody pushed back and make sure the crowd doesn't like get where they're not supposed to be, and then we got to be in the team will be there at like 4:20, some shit like that. We'll get them in, and then we'll go straight to doing what we do. So it's usually about the first hour's a meeting, and then the next 2 hours, it's all about getting your team together, getting all your people together, and then it's getting everybody placed. It's a bitch, dude. There's a lot of people, man. When you got almost 2,000 people in that stadium that work for you, it's hard, man. Sometimes it's a little overkill, but sometimes it's necessary.
Well, it's gonna be looking for your ass on Saturday. Like if I'm gonna watch
the what? You what?
I'm gonna be looking for you on Saturday if I watch the game, man. Trying to like.
You'll see me if you watch and you know what you're looking for, you'll find me. Like I'll come home and watch the game. I'll find myself at least 2 or 3 times every time, because like I'm always in the north end zone, the one that says Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always in that end zone, and I'm wearing a gray shirt and black pants, and I'm always the guy with the sleeves. And I'm usually, when the team comes out of the tunnel, I stand right there, and I hold the media back so nobody gets ran over. So You'll find me. Trust me. You look hard enough, you'll find me.
I'm definitely trying to find your ass back. That shit gonna be
He
funny.
said, Razorbacks, you hillbilly.
Russell Martin. What's up, buddy?
Boss hog in this motherfucker. What's up, Russell?
Hey, Russell, can I get a 38-0? Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
I do. I pass out the peanut. You spelled penis wrong, sir.
What's Arkansas looking like this year, Russell? You guys going to actually win the West? Apparently, the James Lowry they are.
I mean, I don't know. I picked him.
How fucking wild would that be, bro? Arkansas and Kentucky SEC championship game.
Don't put that evil on us, Ricky Bob.
That don't be the most ridiculous thing ever. Oh man. 10-2. Okay, that's
10-2. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's
very respectable.
That's fair.
It's not too bad. Who they got? Let's see who Arkansas got. Cincinnati, South Carolina, Missouri State, Texas A&M, Alabama, Mississippi State, BYU, Auburn, Liberty, LSU, Ole Miss, and Missouri. I'm gonna say Texas A&M and Alabama are gonna be your biggest challenges right there.
Out of that list right there, I'll say I give him like a solid 9-3, only because BYU can always be a trap game.
I'm gonna go with 9-3. Also, I'm gonna say Auburn. I'm gonna say Auburn. What the hell is that? Oh shit! You think you guys are gonna beat Texas A&M this year, Russell?
I'll be back up.
Well,
he's okay. Okay.
They did struggle with Colorado State last year, so
yeah, that was last year though, dude. They were fucking rebuilding, dude. They were rebuilding last year, dude. I feel like that coach, man, we talked about it last week. I said that, everybody's got that crazy ass aunt or that crazy ass uncle that you got to explain. We beat Bam.
Made it freeze.
He did say that. He said that. Lord Jesus, somebody help that man.
We beat Bama. Oh.
Wow. That's fucked up. Refs gave them the biggest play last year. Hey, he really, you know who he sounds like right now?
Who?
He sounds like James Aaron Lowry right now.
Oh man. No.
That's who he sounds like. Nah. The refs gave it to you.
Nah.
Ooh, Big C. Oh, boy. We would have won it, but the refs gave it to Bama. They gave him the biggest play last year. I can't deal with the Arkansas people, bro. Yeah, look. Just, God. Fred, we got to do our picks tonight, man.
Yeah, we got to do our picks.
My question is, me and you were talking the other day, or we were talking about it earlier about we were talking about the bowl games, how to get people more excited about the bowl games. Let me ask you a question. What if they turned football into like the basketball tournament?
Won't work.
No.
Did a bracket, right? In each bracket, each game was a different bowl game. One loss elimination.
You would have
the reason I don't think that would work is because it takes too much preparation to get ready for one game. It's not like basketball. You can't play more than one game a week. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, but you would have to like So some games are going to get cut. So you're going to either have to decide: do you want to keep these rivalry games around, or do you want to push the season out 2 more months? Which, I mean, you push the season out 2 more months, that's wear and tear on the players' bodies right there alone.
Yeah.
So
they're getting paid now, so I mean, that's what I'm saying. But because because his playoff shit is absolutely killed bowl season. It's killed it. I mean, nobody wants to play in it. I'm going to say a large majority of the stars per team are like opting out. They don't want to play them.
But see,
I mean, that's not really cool, dude. That's not, you shouldn't be allowed to pick and choose what games you play, especially if you're making NIL money.
Well, see, that's why I think NIL was like actually bought in new places, so players will feel like, all right, you know what, I'm not jeopardizing my chances to make some money while I'm doing. The money's already there. All you gotta do is just fucking play. But
if you've got an NIL deal, you shouldn't be allowed to opt out.
I agree with that.
You shouldn't be allowed to opt out. But I mean, but then that leads you to the situation to where you've got a team that's on the take it easy, Chris. It was good seeing you, bro.
I will, man. I will.
But then you turn around and you've got teams that are where there's a bunch of different players that are like giving everything they got, and then you've got a prima donna that's pissed off because he couldn't opt out, and he's just, man, I'm gonna go through the motion so I don't get hurt, So
I mean, that's why I can respect. That's why I can respect Matt Corral though. I mean, he knew he was going to the NFL. He probably knew he was going to be a top first 3 round pick. So he still played though. I mean, crazy as hell, but he still played.
Oh, Russell, absolutely, dude. I absolutely feel like by doing that, you're letting your team down. But that right there just goes to show, like, I don't know that. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen one player from Alabama or Georgia opt out of playing in a bowl game.
When was it? I can say
I think there was a couple.
When we played against Baylor that year?
Yeah, when we played against Baylor, we had like 4 people.
Yeah. That just said, like, screw it. I'm getting ready to go into the league. I don't really want to play in this Sugar Bowl because there really ain't no significance behind it. But I think also, too, like, part of that opt-out, too, was, like, the whole Fromm and Fields dilemma about – because there was a locker room divided at that point.
Yeah. How's Jake Fromm doing in the NFL?
Practice squad.
Making league minimum.
So he's Rudy.
Yeah.
They made a whole series about Manti Te'o, by the way. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I haven't watched it yet.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That catfish is the MVP. Kept it up for 4 years. 4 years. Died and came back to life.
I want to say I watched it. It was I don't think it was 4 years though.
You don't think so?
I don't think it was 4 years. I think it was like 1.5 years, maybe 2. And then he turned around. It was a guy that was doing it. And it turned out to be a transgender dude. And when they were interviewing the guy on there, I mean, it was fucking wild, bro. Because you can see his 5 o'clock shadow. You can see his fucking beard like coming through. I was like, ooh. And then they switch over to Manti Te'o, and he's sitting there. I mean, the dude is a fucking beast, man. I mean, he's huge. And then they switch the camera over to him, and I'm thinking to myself, like, is that really the person you want to piss off? Like, come on.
I'm just thinking Russell made sense about it. Like, he should have caught the sign. The thing, I don't even know what to call it, the man or he or she, but literally, like, he was telling you about or the person was telling you about certain defenses or certain offenses that were being ran at you. I mean, I know some women know football, but not to that damn extent. Where they could tell you what coverage, they can tell you what to look for and all that shit. Like,
and then they waited till his grandma dies, and then like his grandma dies, and then they're like, "Oh, she died." It was like some guy called and was like, "Oh, like, you're like she died," and then he goes to like the rest of the season like fucking traumatized, and then they wait to 2 nights before the national championship, the biggest game of this guy's fucking life, to tell him, "Oh, I'm alive. I got in some trouble and I had to go into hiding." They're trying real hard, Russell. They're trying to put Bo Nix in there so hard, but
you mean Dan Mullen is
like they're like everybody like just like right now they've got Will Anderson is the favorite for the high. I'm like, you haven't even seen these guys take one snap yet. Like, cut that shit out, man. It's just like predicting who's gonna win the Natty. Like that's fucking stupid, man. You gotta wait till at least week 6 to start making predictions.
Yeah, I agree.
Because right now you're just looking all kinds of they're just looking all kinds of goofy. Because like last year, was it no, not last year, but the year Devontae Smith won it, like they had like their entire prediction, like everybody they predicted to win the Heisman, like not one of them fuckers were in it at the end of the year. So Fred, you got a pen and paper?
No, I'm about to go get one though.
Oh, you ready to make your picks, huh?
Yeah, I got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I am absolutely ready. And I'll tell you,
you know, I can do it from my computer. I don't even need to.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I'm really thinking Saturday. I think when I get there, at some point, I'll end up going live from inside the stadium before like a ton of people get in there. Like I'll do like a little pop up or a video or something.
So I thought about this too. Y'all can probably use this as a tiebreaker. Does Scott Frost get fired? Coach the whole season. Does he get fired mid-season?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's not going to be a tiebreaker. We're not going to agree on all of them.
Are we just doing SEC teams or like?
Yeah, we'll do SEC. We'll just do the SEC schedule.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
All right, let me get over here where it's better light. Hold up. All right, here we go. All right. Florida and Utah.
Utah.
Will you give me a pen, Maddie? I'm going to go with the Gators. I think the Gators will pull it off.
I don't think they have enough to do it.
All right. Hold on. Right week 1, put an A and put an F. And then I'll tell you what to put. Maddie's going to write it down for me. Because you know me, I'm a hillbilly. I can't read them, right? Yeah.
I'm not in it, but I'm kind of gonna.
You can get in. You can get in on it too, Cam. Since you always on here with us, man, you can jump in on it too. But you might not want to pay the bill.
Exactly. If I say I can't get in it, get on the way. Got to save on that.
All
money.
right. Put next to my name. Put Florida and Fred's Utah.
I'm gonna have to roll with Fred on this one. Utah. I mean, they coming back. They got a point to prove.
Hey, drop that link in there for Russell, please, Fred. obviously, we're both going with UGA. All right, the next one is going to be put UGA next to both of them.
What's the next game?
The what?
Next game?
Kentucky and Miami, Ohio. Kentucky. No, it's week. It's all week one. Put UK on both of us. Mizzou and Louisiana Tech.
Louisiana Tech.
Missouri.
Who you want, Fred?
I said Missouri.
You put me and Fred both. We're gonna go with Missouri.
MIZ. Got it. That comes to bite me in my ass. I'm coming looking for you because that doesn't even. Come on, like.
South Carolina and Georgia State.
Georgia State. I'm fucking with South Carolina.
You put USC for me. I'm going with South Carolina. I think Spencer Rattler pulls off that one.
I gotta go Gamecocks too.
USC. Tennessee and Ball State. Ball State. No, I'm just saying.
I was gonna say the same thing. Tennessee.
UT.
Floppy top.
What do you want? You want floppy top?
Yeah, hey, give me Rocky Flop.
He wants Rocky Flop. UT. All right. Then we got Vandy and Elon.
Ooh.
Elon.
Vandy.
I'm just playing.
It's fucking Vandy versus it's what's that town over there? It's Vandy versus Macon High School.
ICDC College. I don't know. Shit.
Put a V for both of us.
Anchor down. Damn it. Anchor down. Be nice to Vandy. Anchor down.
Bama versus Utah State.
I mean, come on. Bama.
All right, we're both going with Bama. Oh, this one's a tough one, bro.
Is that all still with one?
And we still got more. Arkansas versus Cincinnati.
Arkansas. Cincinnati and the same team.
Hey, Russell, the link's right there, bro.
I'm gonna go Razorbacks.
Arkansas. Cincinnati is not the same team without Ritter. Hate to say it. Put your money on Arkansas.
I'm going with the Bearcats.
Ooh. Oh, why? What's your reason?
Why?
Yeah.
Because they're very consistent.
They got a hell of a defense, that's for sure.
They're very consistent. So Fred's going with Arkansas, but ARK. And I'm going with Bearcats, Cincinnati. Put Cincy, CINCI. Auburn and Mercer. Barn. We're going with Auburn. AU. Yeah.
Oh.
For both of us. Okay. Here we go. This one's not going to be an easy one. Florida State and LSU.
LSU.
I'm definitely going to go with LSU.
Russell Martin. There he is.
What is up, LSU?
What's going on?
Fred, yeah.
What's up, 41-0?
41-0. Memphis and Mississippi State. Now, here's my issue. Memphis is some fucking badasses, dude. Memphis got a team, bro.
Mississippi State.
I like Memphis. I really like Memphis, though.
Bro, Memphis has had a team for a couple years now.
They have, but still Mississippi State. Too much to overcome. Like, they'll hang with them for like, then they'll get.
Where are they playing at?
Well, obviously at Mississippi State.
I'm going with the Cowbells.
Put MSU for both of us. And then next one. Shit. We know somebody who they would pick. Ole Miss versus Troy. They're over there in my chair.
You said Troy?
I'm gonna go with Ole Miss on that one.
Ole Miss.
I'm gonna go with Ole Miss.
My cousin played fullback at Troy. I got to go with Troy with this one.
Really?
I can't pick Gis family, man.
Hey, oh, your cousin plays there now?
He on like 3 years. I want to say like back in like 2011 through like 2013. DJ Taylor.
Ole Miss. For both of us. And then we got Texas A&M and Sam Houston.
Yes, you.
A&M.
Aggies. Giggle.
Yeah.
So basically, like, the only difference between my pick and your pick is the Florida Utah game.
We got Florida. Yeah, that's all week one. We got Florida and Utah, Cincinnati and Arkansas. Yeah, so those two right there. We're gonna start it off right.
Are you taking an oddball team? Are you going to do the Notre Dame in Ohio?
Yeah, let's pick that one. Let's throw that one in there.
Yeah.
The oddball team.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's your
All
oddball team. You know, for the week one.
I think we should do that at least. We should do that every week. An oddball
Tiebreaker type deal.
Yeah.
Notre Dame and Ohio.
That's a tough game right there.
That's a tough one.
You know what? I've already bet my brother. I said Notre Dame goes 9-3 this year. I said they're losing to Ohio, they're losing to Clemson, and they're losing to USC.
I don't think they'll lose to Clemson, but they'll lose to USC.
I'm going with Ohio.
I got to pick Notre Dame because they got a point to prove.
OSU. Or whatever. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's fine.
You want to make it interesting, Anthony?
What's up?
So since this is the oddball pick, and you picked Ohio State, and I was going to pick Ohio State, I think we should flip for it, and whoever wins the flip gets to pick Ohio State. The other person has to pick Notre Dame.
no matter what happens, somebody's coming out on top. Somebody's coming out on bottom here, because we got three different games we disagree on. Well, 2 different games. So if you pick that one, I mean, if you go, hey, it's not about. It's not, man. Look, man.
Well,
it ain't even about all that. That's who you want. Get them.
Notre Dame, so I'm picking Ohio State. So
put Ohio State for Fred too. And just remember, when you start talking about OSU, you can't spell cocksucker without OSU. Russell, what are you doing, man? What are you doing with your life? Talking about Bama? They gave Bama that game.
Well, if you remember right, they tried to spike the ball. You can't spike the ball in college football. And they tried to say that it was over, that he threw the ball, but he never threw the ball. He tried to spike the ball. We got the fumble, and that's what it is. And so they gave them the break with under a minute left, and that's how you guys wound up winning the game.
Russell, I was there, man. I seen what happened.
Hey, look who's here. Look who's here.
Look at this shit.
Oh, my goodness. Miss Iowa.
Look at this.
Can you hear me or see me?
Yeah, I see you. But...
Oh, hi.
We can't see you.
Oh, what the fuck? Hold on.
Hey,
let me fix that.
Russ, turn your phone sideways, bro.
I just got to know, why aren't none of y'all picking Notre
There you
Dame?
go.
Because I can't stand Rudy was offside university.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
It was the fucking
university.
It was the fucking what did they call it? The pedophiles versus the the inbreds for the national championship. That's what they kept saying. The cousin or the fucking pedophiles versus the cousin humpers.
Damn.
Oh jeez. Yes, sir.
That game's going to be a lot closer than people think.
For
Sure
who?
it will be.
Ohio State, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I just feel like that's like my motherfucking brother said that Notre Dame was going 12-1 this year. You're not.
That's another reason why I
But
can't.
Iowa
goes
has a better
12 and
chance of
1?
going 12-1. Oh God. Bro.
Who goes with a 1-loss season with a brand new head coach?
That's fucking insane.
Alabama.
We got 2 Russells coming up in here.
What in the world?
Who's coming?
There's like duplicates.
Oh, that's weird.
There we go. He's back.
Mac, who does Iowa play week 1?
Fucking South Dakota State or something.
That's an L.
Yeah, for sure. My quarterback is trash. I'm not gonna lie. I am not a huge fan of Spencer Petras. However, I will state, and I'm kind of interested to see how this camp worked for him, but he went to the Peyton Manning quarterback camp this summer. So I'm kind of interested to see if he's actually learned anything. So, I guess time will tell on Saturday. Should be an interesting season.
Do you have any upsets for the week?
Do I have any upsets?
Anybody have any upset alerts on the first week 1?
Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Yeah, that's an upsetting game in itself. Just for the record, I clearly can't stand Ohio State. And Iowa still has their number, so I'm not really worried about it. However, something is telling me that Ohio State's going to have another fall-off season. Like, they're not going to have a good, like, they're going to have another season, like another unexpected season like they had last year.
So CJ Stroud, as great as I think, if everybody thinks he is, he's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. But nowhere near like the normal Ohio State quarterback that you're used to seeing. Like,
and maybe that's the problem is people see, or like fans and spectators like to compare other types of players to things that they're used to. I think people have to stop doing that because it's a different style of quarterback these days.
Yeah.
It's not like the big powerhouse, fucking 6'5", 210 big ass dudes, or people in the background. Rather, it's more or less and unfortunately, I kind of have to use Stetson Bennett as an example. He is the current reigning champion, so there's no knocking him, but it's the atypical quarterbacks pro style like that people are used to seeing these days. It's not like the Dwayne Haskins. It's not like the Big Ben. It's not like the era of the big meaty ass quarterbacks. It's just not.
Look at this motherfucker.
I can agree with that.
He wants it. Damn.
It's a big moth.
That's a creepy looking bat.
Big as hell.
Oh, get this motherfucker off me. Get this fucking thing off. It's a fucking bug. It's right here. It's creepy. Oh my God, it's going to eat my soul.
He's like, hey, man, I got that good.
Right there. Get that motherfucker.
I think it's got horns.
Oh.
Damn.
Motherfucker.
Who does Georgia play?
I'm like that fucking black guy right now. Get me out this motherfucking hood.
The Minority Report.
Motherfucking country ass motherfucking town. You remember that guy?
Oh, I do.
The reporter when he was trying to do his report and a bug flew in his mouth. He's like,
"Get me out of this
motherfucking country ass
Yeah.
So Bama plays who the first week?
Utah State.
Oh, y'all better throttle them.
Yeah.
And then Georgia plays Oregon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct. I'm sorry, I don't know who this new person is. I've never seen before. What's your name?
For me, I'm Cam.
That's Cam.
Cam. And you're a Georgia fan too?
All day.
I like that for you, sort of.
I genuinely think Cam was a Georgia fan before last year.
That's kind of like Frank.
34 years old, ain't never straight. Can't do it. Won't do it.
Can't do it, right? Not gonna be able to do it. I felt that. Yeah, it's good.
Hey, you know the crazy thing about it is, half of my family's in Alabama, and they Bama fans, Auburn fans, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Whatever, bro. Whatever. You a fucking traitor, bro.
You're a fucking traitor, bro.
You a fucking traitor, bro. That's what you are.
Listen, I was born in Georgia, and I'm gonna be buried in Georgia soil. That's just what it is, man. Georgia till I die. I even drunk Peach Crown tonight. Peach Crown is deep.
You're taking this whole black sheep of the family to a whole new level, bro.
That's me.
You're taking it to a whole new level, man.
I love that for y'all.
I ain't got no room to talk though. My whole family's Notre Dame fans, bro, and I hate them. Like, I don't hate them. I mean, you got to be on my. In order for me to hate you, you got to at least be on my level. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be in my universe, and them motherfuckers are like, they're on another planet.
I ain't gonna lie to you, the last 2 times y'all done played Notre Dame, like in a championship or a playoff damn series, it just really like irritates the fuck out of me. I'm like, why they show that damn game on TV? We know it's about to happen.
Wait, no. Okay, so Anthony, let me ask you this: do you think Bryce Young has, I guess, a quote? Well, because he's a junior.
Do I think what?
I said Bryce Young's a junior, right? Or is he a sophomore?
Yeah.
So
Junior.
Since he won the Heisman, do you think he basically picks up where he leaves off, or do you think he has a down season?
I think
no Mechie and Jameson. Think about that.
That's the next question.
No, but that's the thing though. The guys we had last year, our second string, there was such little karma between Bryce Young and them because the second string doesn't really take snaps with the first string. So those second string guys are now our first string. And I think that I don't think he picks up necessarily where he left off. And I don't think he wins another Heisman, but I do think he wins a national championship. I think he wins a natty before he leaves Bama. I think he's almost like, my opinion, he's like Jalen Hurts, like a more talented version of Jalen Hurts, personally. Because Jalen Hurts was like the type that when the ball was snapped, he knew who he wanted to throw it to, and that was it. If that person wasn't over, gone. He was running. Bryce Young, I think he's a lot better because he goes through his progressions, and if he needs to take off, he can. Dude's got fucking wheels. But I think he goes through his progressions a little bit more. He's a little more patient in the pocket than Jalen Hurts was. So that's just my opinion.
Jalen Hurts, Alabama? Is that Alabama Jalen Hurts, or is that Alabama transferring to Oklahoma?
Jalen Hurts, Alabama, and Jalen Hurts, Oklahoma was the same Jalen fucking Hurts. He did the same thing at Oklahoma that he did at Bama. The minute shit got hairy, he was gone. He didn't try. He just gone. Just took the fuck up. And he did the same exact thing at Oklahoma that we said that he did at Bama, and everybody, and it's just he took the dual threat thing too far. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he knew he could run, he knew he can get yards, and sometimes it was good and sometimes it was bad. And when there was times he should have, but what's that expression? You should have bobbed. You bobbed when you should have weaved. That was basically Jalen Hurts, the story of his fucking career. So now, is he doing good in the NFL? Hell yeah, he's doing good in the NFL. But, it is what it is.
So I think with Bryce Young, too, Jermaine Burton and then the little guy y'all got from Louisville, I think that's why y'all doing so y'all can replicate a little bit of what y'all had with Mechie and Jameson. Now, does it work out? How well did they gel together during the offseason is yet to be determined. It could be legal if they are all operating on the same frequency, but if it doesn't, then that shit could get ugly.
And see, and here's the thing. A lot of time, I'm real weird about this shit. Like, I follow them on like social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, shit like that. I follow all these guys, and when you see like a team dynamic on and off the field, I kind of feel like there's that relationship there, and I kind of feel like it goes more to teammates, and I kind of feel like that's when usually you have like fucking killer seasons. And I seen it like when the Cubs won in 2016. I seen that shit then. Like they were friends on and off the field. You've seen one, you've seen the other. And like right now you're seeing like a lot of Snapchats of like Bryce Young and the wide receivers and the quarterback rooms and shit like that. They're playing pranks on each other and just having a good time together and being friends. And I think it makes it a lot easier for them to build that dynamic that they need to where they can build each other up. I think that shit's important. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't just be teammates off the field. If you're going to be teammates on and off the field. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of that this year, and it makes me feel it makes me feel pretty good about it. I mean, I really do. I mean, the last time I seen a relationship between a quarterback and wide receivers like that was with Tua, Mechie, Ruggs, Devontae, and Waddle. That's the last time I seen it. So
here's a little bit of an observation.
The what?
I said I kind of noticed something throughout the years of like the past couple of seasons I've been watching or following Alabama rather, and also that's your fault because I fucking hate Alabama, but I follow them because I like players. I also follow Georgia because I'm a player fan and I'm a player of the game. So I always watch different schools, you know, same positions I play, things like that. But the thing I noticed really about Alabama is that season with, you know, Tua and the entire gang that you just mentioned is that they had the time to build that relationship of coherency and cohesiveness throughout the seasons from their freshman, sophomore, redshirt years up until that season before, or that season Tua busted his hip. Now with the only difference is that Bryce Young coming in after Mac Jones fucking lighting it on fire, like out of nowhere. I mean, because to be honest, I mean, unless you were already an Alabama fan prior to Mac Jones taking over that program and winning that national championship before he got drafted, like nobody really knew who Mac Jones was. And like I said, unless you were on the insides or, you know, an SEC fan. Mac Jones came up and tore it apart, won a national championship, and walks onto the NFL scene like a kid visiting the principal's office in high school. But this season, the past two seasons, it's kind of been like Bryce Young has had shoes to fill and kind of a letdown in some eyes, like, because he's not like, he's flashy. I'm not gonna say he's not flashy, but he's not like the dink and dump type of flashy. He's like, I'm gonna stand here and throw this motherfucker across the field because I have the arm strength. But kind of like you and I were talking about last year, Ant, is that the second he even thinks his pocket is folding, it's, you know, heels to the ground and I'm fucking going. But he's not. If he doesn't already have the ball in his hand, he's not going north and south. He's going east and west. And I don't know if that's because he doesn't trust his two interior linemen, or if that's just naturally what he does.
Let's be honest, man. Our O line last year was disgusting. Like our O line last year was terrible. Like,
yeah, because
we had so many freshmen and injuries and everything else. That's why I feel a lot better about it this year. But the one thing that I can definitely say, and I won't go with George on this one. The thing I can say good about Georgia, and, you know, me and Fred had the conversation a couple weeks ago about how Kirby took what they were doing at Alabama and took it over to Georgia and tried building the same dynamic over there. The thing with Georgia and Alabama that sets them apart from everybody else is we don't have prima donnas. We don't have egos. Like our players, y'all's players, you know, it's like for some reason or another, it's like Kirby and Saban have got these guys to where when you walk through that door, you check your ego in at the door. Like that shit stays there. Like that doesn't come in the locker room. You know?
Yeah, I call it the pre-professional mindset, because like Georgia, Alabama, like any Power 5 school that has any type of relevancy, has that dynamic. And I'm only saying that because I've been inside the locker room in Iowa. Like, I've seen it for my own eyes. Kirk Ferentz does the same shit. Like, when you're wearing the school colors or, you know, whatever, anything that has associated with the team, you are about as humble as you can possibly get. Like, you know, you may have an ego, but when you're on this field and on this, you know, team practice field, whatever, with wearing whatever colors, Georgia, Iowa, Alabama, whatever, you're a part of a dynamic. You're not a one-person show. Yeah. And I think that's where Georgia gets a lot of their credit from, is because, you know, up until this season, the running joke with Georgia was, you know, 1980, Herschel Walker, you know, the whole bullshit y'all have heard for 40 fucking years. And when you actually take a step back and look at it, it's like, damn, like, okay, yeah, Kirby started that. Damn, shut up, Anthony. You know, when he started at
don't get a motherfucker any extra credit. It was 42.
Look, whatever. Point being is they had to deal with that shit for a long time, and now people are starting to see like they're just as hardworking as any other program. Like, it's not something you can fucking buy. Like, you can't just buy talent in college. Like, yeah, there's contracts and the NIL and stuff, but like, if somebody's really fit to play D1 college sports at any, you know, at any school, it's gonna show. Like, you're gonna buy in, and that's exactly what your guys' teams have done. Like, y'all have bought in forever. Like, y'all have made the foundation.
But the shit part. But here's the thing: the shit part about college football. It's okay. So people don't actually hate Alabama. People don't hate, like, nobody really hates Alabama. You know what people hate? People hate the media and the fans. That's what they hate. I don't dislike Georgia. What I dislike is Georgia's fans and the media. That's what I dislike the most about Georgia, because people are always fucking.
Well, they always say there's bad apples in every bunch.
Bingo.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hate it. Like, I've been watching ESPN and keeping up with it and shit like that, and I love it right now because they're not saying shit about Bama. They're not saying too much about Bama. They're keeping Bama out their fucking mouth, and I love it. I love it because they're talking about other teams, hyping up other teams. And when they hype up these other teams, what happens?
They look like dog shit.
Yeah, I mean, they look like dog shit. And then, I mean, it's the media that I hate, because when you sit there, it's like me sitting there punching you punching it in you, Cam. The Marines are better than the Air Force.
Yeah.
After you sit there and you hear it for so fucking long, eventually you're just like, put up or shut up. You know, like, it's no longer time to hear about your opinion about why. Now it's time for you to fucking show us something. And
right, be about it. Don't be about it. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, like, don't talk about it. Be about it. And then it comes time to put up or shut up, and they can't do it.
I mean, the only thing with that is, you know, that's what the media made to do. They made the hype up teams and everything like that. Like, I mean, there's not one of us on God's green earth that believes that Ohio State is actually going to win the national championship after the way they played Michigan last year. I just don't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well, so let's since we're talking about that, I'm a Big Ten fan. I went to Iowa. I bleed black and gold. It's kind of sad, actually. And being and finally having been on the other side of the media train, as far as like them, you know, finally giving Iowa credit and actually recognizing like Iowa is a ground and pound team. That's what Iowa the fuck does. Iowa runs runs an offensive scheme that most people don't, because they like perfect example, the SEC, as far as like quarterback play, running back play. Y'all run a lot of screens. Y'all run a lot of backside screens. Y'all run a lot of QB, play action.
RPO.
Iowa, Big Ten is ground and pound country, wrestling country. Like, I'm gonna run this ball down your throat type shit. Like, they actually use a two tight end set and a fullback. Like, that's how old school it is over in Iowa. And now that they've had it, because Iowa is the Big Ten East champions, it took us, let's see, the last actual unified championship as far as like the Big Ten is concerned, Iowa won in like 2014. And now since they split the divisions, it's always been Ohio State and Wisconsin, or Wisconsin and Michigan, or whatever, whatever have you. Last year it was Iowa and Michigan, and Iowa got their asses kicked because they got complacent. Like now that I'm finally coming on here, Fred and Anthony, I'm one of the most realistic Iowa fans on fucking planet Earth. Most Big Ten teams think their team is invincible, and it's ridiculous.
I'm going to tell you the truth. You're the only Iowa fan I've ever met.
Exactly. That's why I'm realistic.
So,
but as far as Big Ten people,
only reason I know you're realistic is because I can see your face when you talk. Because as far as I know, like the rest of the Iowa fans are like, I don't know. Like, yeah, like I'm not being an ass. I don't know any other ones.
No, it's just, well, and it's not even, like I said, I don't do a lot as far as like the groups and like the stuff that we all used to do before. I'm more or less now like, I'm actually gonna, go off of what I know and see before I start dipping in and whatever have you. Like some of the things that I see in these groups and just Facebook and the media part in general anymore is fucking ridiculous. Like just stupid. Like Michigan is literally picked to win the Big Ten again. Yeah. Cam's face is exactly what I did. I was like, what? That's not a thing.
Don't get me wrong, they had a hell of a season last year, but no part of me believed that Michigan belonged in the playoff. I'm sorry. Like, even, and I mean, I'm not trying to sound arrogant about it or anything like that. They had an impressive season last year, but everybody knew what was about to happen when they got into the playoff. And when Hutchinson got kind of pancaked like on the first 3 series, I knew where that game was kind of going. Like, you really got to play a physical brand of football. That's one thing I can say about Iowa, though. They do play a physical brand of football. Sometimes y'all don't finish the way y'all should, but y'all absolutely play a physical brand of football, which is kind of surprising how y'all look so strong early in the season, and then y'all just, it's like a steady fall off. I don't understand.
So
yeah, but that's the thing, though. But it's like anybody else, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like I give them their props because they get their W's. But the problem is it's the quality of the teams you're playing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like look at like who Ohio State plays. Look who Ohio State plays. Look who
I'll be right back. Keep talking. I'll be back.
The what?
I'll be right back.
Okay. It's just the quality of the people they play, bro. I mean, these teams, yeah, they might be big name schools, but I mean, come on, man. They're equivalent to Vandy. If Vandy can walk in and beat half these motherfuckers on a daily basis, are they really that good? Who does Michigan play besides Ohio State?
Nobody.
Got a damn point. And then if you look at Ohio State, a lot of people gonna want to chop me in my throat for this, but Maryland takes them to the brink every motherfucking year, and I don't even know how. Because Maryland's a best.
Let me ask y'all this: why does everybody keep running around saying Bama's dynasty dead?
It's not.
What the fuck is a dynasty? What's a dynasty? It's just somebody's personal fucking opinion. That's really all it is. Just like success, it's a frame of mind. What one person deems as success, another person might see as trash. Like let's say Vandy goes 9-3. Guess what? We've had a successful season, right? Then you turn around and let Bama or Georgia go 9-3, and we're like, the fuck is this, man?
It's
fucking trash that season. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's a. I might talk shit and talk about our dynasty, but it's just feeding into the hype. But I don't believe that Bama has a dynasty. I just think they've had a dominant run for a long time. You know, just like Georgia. You know, if Alabama and Georgia, let me ask you this: if Alabama and Georgia flip-flop the fucking natty for the next 10 years, every other year, who has a dynasty?
I mean,
if y'all got 5 and we got 5.
So by sports definition, a dynasty is when you win 3 or more within, if you win 3 championships in 5 years, you're considered a dynasty. That's how it usually works in sport. So with y'all, people call y'all a dynasty because look what you did since 2009 all the way up until, 2020. Like, y'all are like in the conversation every year. So is Georgia. But I mean, like, y'all win at like a higher rate. You win the big game.
I just don't feel like I just don't. We may have done that, but I just don't feel like. I don't feel like it's I don't feel like it should be classified as something like that. I feel like it should just be. It is what it is. I mean, every year is a new fucking year. Just like y'all were like fucking like stupid good last year. It's a new year. There's no telling. Just if you guys will go and win again. Like, bro, y'all's fan base is already start screaming about y'all's dynasty.
And that's insane.
Yeah.
Listen, I can't speak for the Disney dogs, man.
Disney dogs. That shit just so funny to me.
I can't.
No,
it'll never get old.
Y'all gotta realize these are the same fans that actually believe that Jake Fromm won that Rose Bowl for us against Oklahoma.
Yeah, these are the same fans.
When if you go look at them, our defense stepped it up in the second half, and it was the Sony and Nick show.
Nick Chubb and Sony was show back and forth. Yup.
Jake Fromm had nothing to do with that at all.
Sony had 5 rushing touchdowns in that game.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say Jake Fromm had nothing to do with it because as the quarterback, you are the facilitator of the offense. However, y'all are right. He didn't rush for those touchdowns. He didn't run through those gaps. He wasn't plowing through people. Like, he was literally facilitating the offense, which he did most of those last 2 seasons he was there, other than taking the job from Jacob Eason.
So I would put it to you like this. Jake Fromm was automatically set up to succeed from the beginning. And I mean, honestly, like, if you're even a halfway decent quarterback, if you have Sony and Nick behind you, you can play the position, and it's going to come with ease because you don't really have to worry about too much. Like, literally, they kept Jake safe. Think about all the passes that Jake threw. Like, think about how many times he actually threw the ball vertically. That's not a whole lot. But then, like, Florida caught on to it. Florida called him a slant guy. They weren't lying. They weren't lying. Anything that was underneath.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think the reason he was a slant guy was because that's how y'all's quarterback coach and offensive coordinator had it? Like, to play to his strengths? Maybe the slants apparently at that point were his strengths. Like, and it was only to one side. I mean, obviously you guys know, but like, if anybody, like outsiders, like other conference fans watching, like SC or other conferences, or that actually pay attention to fucking details, like, can tell that he only likes to throw slants to one side. Yeah. And it happens to be the opposite side of his throwing hand, which is so fucking weird because normally most right-handed quarterbacks throw like right to left. He would throw left to right, being a right-handed quarterback. That's why all those, random wobbles and all that, those aired out double coverage passes that he would throw and they would end up getting intercepted is because he was throwing the opposite direction. Like, he's not great at throwing on a run, essentially is what I'm saying.
But then did you also see what happened the year we played LSU? That following season, after Nick and Sony went on to the NFL draft and we played LSU on the slant route, they sat.
Do you guys remember this?
Oh, suck my left nut.
Damn. Yo, you're
But
petty.
look. Let me hold on. Look, check it out.
You're petty. You, Anthony. Damn. Childish. Freddie's like, really, dude?
Wow.
Fred ain't doing with your bullshit, Anthony.
It's all right. It's all right, man. Ain't nothing wrong with crying.
Why you had to piss on my Cheerios, man? Damn.
Because he's still salty
what?
about last year.
I said, why you had to piss on my Cheerios, man?
Damn, son.
Hey, but
I'm
that was it Chubb that broke his fucking leg?
Yeah,
Or was it
against Tennessee.
Sonny Michelle?
No, that was Chubb that broke his leg.
Yeah.
That was
Against
fucking
Tennessee.
gruesome.
Yeah, that was
That was
disgusting.
like some Tyrone Prothro gruesome type shit. And dude made a full recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like some Alex Smith gross shit for sure. Horrid.
But that's what Floppy Top is known for, though, taking shots at the leg.
Fair.
Dirty ass team.
Okay, here's a question.
Ass bitches.
Period.
Fucking wrong
Did
turn,
any of
free
you guys
dwelling
watch?
hillbilly.
What'd you say, man?
Sorry, I was asking. Did any of you guys watch the Northwestern Nebraska game last week?
Yes, I did. And Scott Frost.
I did not.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Outside of Scott Frost being trash, being a cross line rival with the University of Nebraska, Nebraska impressed the absolute shit out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. Look, here's why. Because they got and to be honest, I kind of forgot about Casey Thompson because he transferred from Texas. Because he played for Texas. He started 3 games last year for Texas or some shit. Yeah, he started 3 or 4 games. But the fact that at this point, from what I could see, the only thing that Nebraska needed was a fucking like an actual quarterback, like, you know, that actually was healthy. I mean, as an Iowa fan, I'm not super worried about it. However, I'm not surprised if Nebraska actually has a decent record this season because they led that entire game up until the third quarter. Up until Casey Thompson threw a pick, they were whooping the shit out of Northwestern. Not that it's anything to write home about. However, Northwestern is normally known for coming out of the gate the first 3-4 games and just smacking motherfuckers in the face just because. And then they dwindle off. It was
I'm gonna lie.
Nebraska's
Max sounds
defense.
so fucking intelligent. So she says, "I'm an Iowa fan."
I am intelligent. Fuck off, Anthony. Thanks. Anywho, point being is I'm kind of intrigued at Nebraska as much as I can't fucking stand them. Their game last week intrigued me. That's why I was trying to see if anybody else had watched it.
I personally feel like Nebraska's a fucking train wreck.
You're not wrong.
I feel like they're a fucking train wreck. It's like I kind of feel like Nebraska's a train wreck, and it's one of those things like you can't help but watch. You know, you can't help but look at it.
Yeah,
Like,
you just want to see how bad it ends
like,
up being.
you know, like they do 2 or 3 good things, and you're like, "Ah, motherfucker, here we go. Time to self-destruct." You know, like these motherfuckers are about to bust at the seams. But listen, Sunday, Fred, we'll get together some point Sunday, and we'll talk about what time we're gonna jump on here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we'll go over our shit, and what we'll do is we'll start tallying up scores. Cam, you gonna be around Sunday?
Absolutely. Count me in.
Mac, how about you?
Just give me a time.
I'll give you a time on Saturday, maybe Sunday morning. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, I'll get with you guys. And let you know. It fucking Cam, dude. I never thought this dude would be on here with us like this.
He's cool.
I mean, y'all are some fucking fools, but I mean, y'all actually know what y'all are talking about with like college football. So I mean, I can't like listen to people like just spew bullshit all damn day about stuff. Like, be real,
that
like.
part.
But I mean, y'all actually like be speaking. Y'all actually speak like good, solid damn facts, and y'all have shit to back it up. That's why I like.
Trust me, we just normal dudes talking bullshit. We know.
It'll get
I
more.
don't know a whole lot, but I mean, what I know is I hate Tennessee.
Fuck Tennessee.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, Fred. The way is we in the same group together, and that shit was funny as hell. Like he was just talking shit, and I was just talking it right back, and I'm like, "That's a fucking fool!" Like, god damn. Until he said, "I got a secret," and I'm like, "What kind of secret, motherfucker? Like, you better not tell a damn secret about like."
Right, what you about to say to me?
Yo, what it was Cam was on there with me, and we were bullshitting back and forth, and I'm thinking, I could fuck with this dude, man. Like, I like this guy. Like, he's pretty cool. And then I said, that's when I told him, I said, yo, I was like, I'll tell you what, man, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, because I was like, I really don't hate Georgia. And I told him, I was like, blah, blah, blah. And then I told him, I said, I worked there or whatever. I told him about that. And at first he was like, after all the shit he done seen me talk, all the shit he done seen me say, I tell him I do security at that motherfucker. And he was like
no, it's a thing. Real life.
And then he was kind of like, bullshit. And then I started sending him pictures. And I know when I sent him that first picture, he sat there thinking, oh, Lord, if this motherfucker sent me a dick pic, I'm killing him. I'm dropping one on his house, man. And then he seen I was legit. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, whatever. And it just went from there, man. I mean, it got crazy, bro. It got crazy. Fucking George's little drummer boy was like, oh, God, dude, I hurt his feelings so bad, man.
What group was that in?
I don't even remember, dude, but that motherfucker was sitting there when he was typing, dude. He was angry typing. Like, I could see it. He was sitting there, and I'm like, come on, man.
What we call him, Fred? Disney dogs.
Disney dogs, man.
That shit is
He was on the drum line for Georgia, though, bro.
It's crazy.
He's on the drum line for Georgia.
Really?
First of all, he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be talking like that if that were a thing. Oh, God.
I mean, he had pictures. He was legit. I mean, TikToks and shit like that from the Natty and everything else, bro. I mean, I stalked his ass for a minute. Because, I mean, I ain't saying he's gay, bro, but I'm going to say he definitely held one once or twice.
You're so stupid. Oh, well, gentlemen, I got to get off here so I can go to sleep.
He was bugging, dude. He was so upset. Like, I hurt his heart.
Damn.
All right, man.
But, man, let's do this Sunday. We'll get together Sunday and
let's go.
Just give me a time. I'm going to college.
Cam, don't jump off real quick. Just go backstage. Matt, well, hang on.